Hello everybody, this is Chris Code and welcome back to welcome to my first ever video on this channel. This is just going to be a quick little tutorial on how to get started on making a game or website on HTML. So this video is mainly going to be about like a clicker game. Might make it serious, but I'm trying to figure out everything out myself since I'm fairly new HTML script coder. I actually started learning HTML like a few days ago. Picked up a few things. I already know how to do the basics. I know how to make a click script, and everything like that. So we're just gonna get started with the basics. So well, we'll start off with, of course, creating the actual HTML script itself. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go ahead and make a new text file like this. I'm gonna go and press file again, save as. I'm gonna put this on my second monitor here, just so you can't see anything. I'm gonna save it in, for example, a folder like I have, because it is going to be surrounded with a lot of files and stuff and different scripts. So we are going to be using JavaScript and CSS as well, so secondary CSS to mainly change the colors of the background, and then JavaScript to actually make the buttons work mainly. So you can just save this to whatever. I like to save this, for example, let's just call tutorial clicker .html. This .html is very important, or else it won't work. Okay, so make sure that you do this. Press save, and then it's gonna create a whole new HTML file. You don't need to install any secondary extensions, so you don't have to install a secondary HTML scripting extension, right? You can just do this, right? So after that, well, we have it right here. So if you wanna do it, I like to kind of make it as a secondary thing here. Then I like to press run, and then I like to go to run without debugging. Trust workspace and continue, and then I like to use on Edge, as I don't use Chrome. And then you can just close that right there, and then this is gonna open. So this is what it's looking like right now. Pretty blank, literally nothing. So we can get started with telling them what doc type we're using. We're using doc type HTML. Automatically put it in, and then you just want to put HTML like that, and then you can just exit out that. So put this doc type HTML explanation mark doc type space HTML with this little line or this pointers, and then another one, same thing, just put a slash instead, and then HTML. So this slash means right here, it means that it ends that script, right? So this right here is going to tell that anything within here is a HTML script, right? And then, for example, if you put head, which we're going to get to in a second, anything within here is going to be like a head script, right? We can start off with setting the title. So what we're going to do is we can just do title, and then we can close it up, and then it already finishes the whole thing. So you can just put in the middle there, we can put the title. So we can call this tutorial clicker, save that, and then you can refresh the page, and look, set the title right there. Now we can, for example, set some so P means paragraph, which is just like a normal text. So hi, welcome to my first video on the channel. Save that, refresh the page, and look, that pops up as a small little text. But if you put, for example, H1, don't have to put it at the end, it's not really important, but that's it. At least save that, and then refresh again. It's a big text. So H1 goes to H1, H2, H3, H4, no, H3, H4, H5, and H6, right? So we can look at the different sizes. So this is H2. Actually, what we can do is we can set it up here. So we can do it like this, and then all I have to do is just worry about the first part. We only have to worry about the first part of it. So H5, and then H6, save that, refresh. So here are the different sizes of the H. H, I believe, stands for a header or whatever, something like that. And you can see the different sizes right here. And you can have multiple of ones. So let's say that I want 2 H1s. You can just set 2 H1s, and well, you got 2 H1s, right? So I'm just gonna be telling you guys like the different stuff to type. If we, for example, want to make let me think here. For example, as I said, P, which I'm pretty sure stands for paragraph. You just you can just type this. Hi, welcome to my first video review channel. As I said, that just makes so it's a little bit smaller or a little bit larger than the H5. So, but all of these are mainly like, you can see that they're kind of bold. If you zoom in here, you can see that they're kind of bold and everything. So yeah, and then if you want to make a button, you just self-explanatory, put button, and it closes it up, and you can put, like, for example, click me, and that creates a button that you can click, right? I would recommend, what I did actually in the start is let me put this over here. I actually created like a little format thing here. So right here, I made so var, that's the variable. Name, and then plus creates a value that adds a number to, for example, bounds. I said body. Yes. I don't actually know what body does when I think about it. Hi. Yeah, that's just a normal text. But what you can do as well, if you just want to put a normal text, you can just put it in the middle of somewhere. And then let's say that, you want, let's say that you're making some lines. Putting just spaces won't work like that, so you would have to put like dots, which would be visible, you can see. But if you want to like just space something up, what you can do is you can just put something in the middle, like I want this spaced up. Just put that, then it spaces these two lines up, right? Now of course, if there's anyone that has a lot of experience with HTML, then maybe let me know, and then maybe give me some extra tips, because as I said, I learned it a few days ago, so this is kind of just what I've learned for now. We could do a quick CSS, because CSS is also something that's very basic. CSS is also something I only use to like add colors and stuff, right? We can, to maybe make it look a little bit nicer. No, not the button. We can, for example, grab this paragraph and then put it like maybe like right there. Yeah, looks pretty good, I suppose. That looks decent. Or we could just put it at the bottom here. There we go. You gotta make sure that you press S, or so to save it, either you can press like file and save, right? So if you make a change now and then we just refresh, it's not gonna do anything, right? But if we press Control S and then refresh, it makes a change. So I just like to use Control S and then Control R to refresh. So we'll get to actually do a make a quick CSS here. So we're gonna, same thing we did with the HTML file, save as, put it in the folder here. You can name this as colors, for example, .css, and then that creates a CSS. So you just put, for example, you can put this, for example, backgrounds, and then like this, those little lines right there, and then dot background. And everything in the middle of that is gonna be so you can do background. So anything in here is gonna be background basically. So background dash color. Let's put it to like aqua, for example. Save that. Oh yeah. And then there's also this one thing that we have to do. I forgot what it looks like. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna go ahead. I forgot what it was because it was decently long, so don't mind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and go get that real quick. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, sorry about that. So this is something that I have to put in your main thing, so I just like to put this like, don't matter, but I like to put it at the top. So just post the video right hand, then just put here, so you see the name here. That's all you have to worry about. You only have to worry about the name. So whatever we may name the CSS, you just put colors, right? And then it pops over there, CSS, Control S. And then since we already put in the background color, we just press Control R. Which doesn't want to work for some reason, because why would it work? It's in the same folder. Should be. I'm having issues. We can try to set an image. Let's go and see if we can set an image. So if we just put like the background. Yes, I've searched it before, because why not? So for this you need you don't actually need a link. You just have to like download it, so we can, for example, grab this one. Oopsies. That's put that right there in the tutorial, then it don't really matter, just gotta rename it to like blue background. Don't matter what file type it is. I think PNG or JPEG should be fine. We can try this again then. So it's gonna be background dash image. Background.jpg. I don't even know myself to be honest. Let's go ahead and reopen the HTML. Oh, I don't know why it's not working. Well, I'll see if I can figure it out. Damn, 13 minutes? Alright. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take to make this, but this was just kind of just some basic explanation. Don't worry about the CSS part now. Just worry about this right here. Just worry about this right here. Hopefully this helped you guys get a better understanding, and soon we're going to get to the actual scripting part, or scripting part where we, for example, make the actual clicker game, make an actual clicker counter work, make a clicker more like upgrades and stuff. Now you can do a lot on HTML, but not as much. Like you can't really be as creative on HTML. If you do want to be very creative, then there is a lot more stuff that you have to do, right? Because it is coding, and then you code it straight into like a thing like this, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.